I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron. We can take it down, and you can stick it now. No broski out of there, say I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron.
Sup? Dope.
The Creepy Stalker.
Right.
On Saturday at 11:30 a.m., I invited my friend Sophia to come to my house, just a general hangout. She came to my house at 12:25 and everything was going normal when we was talking in my room.
Okay.
As we were hungry then, we decided to go out, so we bought some snacks and walked to the park, which is next to the shops. When we about to leave from the park and just walked across the road, I saw a white car. I thought it was passing by, but the car just slowed down next to me and one guy opened the window. He was almost 35 to 40-year-old Pakistani man. He asked me, "Are you okay?" with a perverted grin. Then he said to me, come here, I want to talk to you."
What?
And I said no, while looking at the back seat of the car to see if he has anyone with him that will harm us. But luckily, he didn't. The guy said, "Please, I want to talk to you," while he was licking his fingers and
Wow, I'm kind of doing the same. I just put my phone on airplane mode. Jesus. I got it. Wow, that was weird. The fact that you all both stopped dead in your tracks. You have a detailed description about what this mother clucker looks like, what his car looks like, right? Lets me know that both of you guys are about that cluck life and that playing games life and that no Adidas life. Why you do, I don't see, in a situation like this, I would literally be minding my business. If a car slowed down, bitch, I'm speeding up. Like, come on. Especially if I don't know that person. And excuse me. Especially if I don't know the car. But you all are giving him so much attention. So much attention. And it's gotten to the, y'all are there so long, giving him so much attention that he's gotten to the point where he's on some pedophile type shit. Come on.
staring at me. Then he made such a nasty hand gesture. I felt very angry and disgusted. Sophia whispered to me, "Let's go, he's creep." As me and my friend walked away from the car and went to a different path, which is next to the shops, he followed us and parked next to me again.
Go home.
Then saying, "Why won't you speak to me? Come on, speak to me. Come here, please." Out of anger, I yelled and said, "Leave me alone, you weirdo."
There it is.
Then we saw him with a very evil and perverted smile. I grabbed Sophia's arm and ran inside the shop and hiding. I was calling my other friend Jahim and told him briefly what's going on. He kept saying, "Call the police," but I thought it would be alright.
What?
A few more minutes later, we left the shop and walked on the street.
It's funny how she keeps saying we, because I guarantee you, I promise you, if I was with her or anybody else for that matter, and we was in this situation, I would have been long way more than 6 miles out in 6 seconds. That's talk about real friends, my ass.
Path, as that was the quickest way to go to my home. We thought everything was okay until she turned around and screamed, "He's following us!"
Don't
It
go.
was the same white car. So scared. My legs were shaking as we ran, and while I was running, I told Jaheim on the phone, "He's following us!" and then said, "Go to the spider park." It was a small park that no car can park as there was houses around and which was right next to my house. I shouted, "Sophia, hide!" She hid behind the wall while I was hiding another place. As a result, the guy was still following but couldn't find us. He was roaming around the area. When he disappeared, we went towards the park from a small gate and finally went back to my place. Once we arrived home, I told my family everything that happened and phoned the police, but the police didn't do anything about it.
That's because them bitches are in cahoots. And Jaheim is in cahoots. What kind of name is Jaheim anyways? That sounds like a cluck name. I'm gonna put the name on the cluck name. Okay, so this is where another cluck up both of y'all are doing. You realize somebody is following you that you don't know and is on some pedophile type stuff, right? Would it be a good idea to go to your house? I don't know. That's a genuine question, because if I was in that situation and I know I was being followed, I would not go to my house because I'm being followed. So the mother clucker wouldn't most likely know where I live or the general area. Man, you see the thing about cluckies is once they start off clucking up, it's like a train effect. You're gonna keep clucking up until
They just said, "We will use it as intel and update you, but we can't do anything right now."
my ass.
Which made us feel so sad. However, the most scary thing came up next by Sophia, who reminded me suddenly about the incident I've told her a week ago. She said, "What if it is the same guy?" I said, "What do you mean?"
What you mean?
Then she said, "You know, when you told me about the guy who knocked on your window while you was trying to sleep," my mind froze. It was 3:00 a.m. in the morning.
The cluck time.
Luckily, I had curtains so he wouldn't see me, but I never forget the moment looking at the end of the curtain where the window was showing clearly and seeing a guy arm knocking on my window. I remember rubbing my eyes to make sure that I wasn't imaging some demons, but no matter how much I rubbed my eyes, the figure of the mysterious guy arm was still there. From that day on, I just stayed in my room feeling very scared for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
What if he was the same guy knocking on my window?
What if it is, bitch? What are you talking about? What? See, now you got a real problem. You're beyond cluck. You're beyond the cluck zone. I gotta be honest with you, because you already encountered this person, this cluck, right? 2 weeks. You had 2 weeks. Way more than enough time for you to figure something out and not stay in that house whatsoever. Be way more than 6 miles out. So now, I don't feel nothing for you because you had 2 weeks to decide what the hell you're going to do. And you decided to just stay there. Yeah, no, that's your decision. And you decided to have one of your friends over. Being as though your house almost got broken into. Now, you put your friend in danger, right? With the same mother clucker. So how many more of your friends or the people that you care about, or just people in general, are you going to put in danger before, shit start hitting the fan? Because that's the real question. You already encountered this person. You had 2 weeks to figure out what you're going to do. You didn't really do anything at all. You just stayed there and hoped for the best, but obviously you didn't prepare for the worst. You got one of your friends to come to your house, right? So now you got her, and it's pretty much the same situation as you. Now what if your friend decides, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and leave, and I'm gonna just go home. The mother clucker already knows where you live. But what if your friend decides she wants to leave and go back to her place? Now she, right, is being followed by him. Now he knows where your friend lives. Now what if she does the same thing that you did? Don't say nothing or do anything for 2 weeks, right? And then be like, hey, I should have a friend over. It's like a train effect, Once you're deep in the cluck zone, and once you've done so many cluck stuff in your life, that's all you know. It's cluck stuff. Some bullshit. And once you've done so many cluck stuff, you start rubbing off mother cluckers. Because I'm sure your friend wasn't about that cluck life before she met you. Sorry. But because she met you, right, slowly but surely, your cluck stuff, your cluck, was rubbing off on her, and now she got the cluck gene. You feel me? Now that's rubbing off of her onto somebody. Like, bruh, it's like you just passing out you just passing out. I need a word. The cluck. I don't know if this is gonna catch on, but I just thought about it. Like a cluck badge. I give you this. I give you a cluck badge. There you go. You are now in the cluck family. Jesus. That's what happens. Once you have done so many cluck stuff, you get certified as a clucky. You have a cluck badge. I need to investigate, and not investigate, but I need to look into getting a cluck badge. I don't know what that would look like, but don't you know how I always talk about red flags? And now I actually have red flags. Now I need a cluck badge. But yeah, you once you've done so many cluck stuff in your life, you start rubbing off on mother cluckers. It's a train effect. I'm sorry. Keep keep it cool. Oh God. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.